Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, did the other one get pushed there, Miss Christie?
Yeah, well, you moved the whole thing, so.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, we good though?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Hey, everybody, how are you? I went out for a little bit of had to run some errands, and I went to the Chicken Chef, and I had an ABK burger for lunch. That's what I did. I had an ABK burger. It's a chicken burger that they made for us. It's awesome. Hello from Kingston. Well, hello from Kingston. How are you, Kingston? It's been a while since I've seen you. Have you grown? I think you've grown. Oh my goodness. Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. What's that? What was that? It's usually like that. And then you put your hand out like that. Usually you put your hand out like this with your hand like that, and then I can scratch my nose off, and then it's gone. Put up my nose. No, don't. You're gonna get booger thumb. Oh my goodness. Hey, Justin says hello, Miss Christie.
Hello.
Oh, nice. It wasn't too bad out today. Yesterday it was odd. Hey, it was cold and then +3 and then cold yesterday, and today is like -11. So odd sort of. It's almost like somebody's going. It's like you and I at the house, right? You'll turn the heat down, and I'll come and I'll turn the heat up, and you come and turn the heat down, and I'll turn the heat up. Somebody outside's playing with the thermometer. Don't play with the thermometer, you guys. You're not supposed to play with the thermometer. Miss Christie's just like, I'll just wait for him to read so I can doze off a little bit.
Sounds like a good idea.
Are you tired today? Is your brain tired?
It's usually pretty tired on Fridays.
Fridays are a brain tired day. Well, I could read this book if that would make you laugh.
Sounds good.
Okay. My hair has grown, and my mama waistline. Mine too. So let's read. Should we read the silly book first? I guess we should read the silly book first, right? I wonder if they're both silly. I don't know. I haven't seen this one. We'll read this. Let's read this book. This book we read a long time ago when I first started. I think it was like one of the very first books I read. It's called Call of Duty. It's about going to the bathroom.
It was pretty close to the beginning. I don't think, maybe like a month or two in or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. There we go. Let's read.
At the dollar store.
We got it. Right? I got it at the dollar store, and that's when you can still get stuff at the dollar store. Well, you can start doing tomorrow. You can go get more stuff now.
Correct.
Yeah, that's it. Call of Duty, basic training. Here we go. It's a potty time book. Listen up, all you chubby cheek, cuddly wuddly diaper wearing little privates. I want you, yes you, to answer the call of duty. I just thought this book was hilarious. You itty bitty cutie patooties, prepared for that? I can't hear you. That's more like it. It's a Call of Duty book, doodly doodly doo. The mission is simple. You locate the target, you deploy the payload, and you make a clean getaway. Do I make myself clear? This is a silly book. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Good. Are you teeny weeny, oh so adorable snuggle buggies ready to go? Yes, sir, yes, sir.
You know, you really don't want to see that kind of lineup when you're waiting for the bathroom.
No, you don't want a big lineup when you're going to the bathroom. We're born ready, sir. The sound of the alarmed soldiers. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. My new...
Pee-oo,
pee-oo, pee-oo. Well, wee-wee, wee-wee, wee-wee. My new friend Ryan is Ryan Vandell. Comic book dude. He's like, I'm learning so much. Now march to the bathroom. Double time. There's not a moment to lose. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Going 1 and 2.
I
hop,
think you
2,
can make
3,
that
4.
book march a little bit.
Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Hop, 2, 3, 4, 4.
There, it's an immersive experience.
It's an immersive experience. I just made Ryan made me laugh. I'm learning so much.
It's not I'm learning so much. It's
I'm learning
dot
so much. Company halt. What is it, Commander? Oh, you got to give that the every soldier in the World War II 1930s movie. Company halt. Well, what is it, Commander? Oh. Or you can do me like what's his name from? Oh, what is it, Commander? Oh. The tiger goes by many names: private, toilet, latrine, or potty. It's my worst enemy.
It's not your worst enemy.
No, it's not. It's his. I do. That's what my office is. Now, which one of you pint-sized pudding pops think that they have what it takes? Locked and loaded, Commander. Golly, I'm locked and loaded, Commander. Attaboy, son. Good luck in there. You're gonna need it. Occupado.
It's a bad day if you need luck in the bathroom.
No kidding.
It's fairly simple.
Commander, the target is located. Permission to fire. Fire at will, Private. Fire at will. This is marked top secret. Chun-chun-chun. If anybody ever wonders what I do for a living, I read potty books to kids and comic book dudes. Perfect hit. This is a silly book. Good work, son. Now destroy the evidence. Destroy the evidence.
Does he have an audience? I hope they're not in the bathroom.
No, they're this through the door. And make a clean getaway. Leave no germ behind. I repeat, leave no germ behind. You got to wash with your hands.
It's good advice.
It's good advice.
Excellent advice.
Excellent advice.
Mandatory advice.
Mission accomplished, sir. I love the smell of hand soap in the morning. Or afternoon. Or supper time. You teeny weeny, huggalicious bugaboos have won this mission. But the war is not over. Battles will be fought. More pants will be soiled. But soon, every stinking one of you will be full-fledged underwear-wearing poo-tenant. This book is ridiculous. Can you imagine if that's how you learn to go to the bathroom? Listen here, you little... At ease, soldiers. Hooray!
You do tend to fart when you relax.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
You also fart when you get anxious sometimes.
Me?
People, you tense up, you fart.
Oh, yeah.
When you relax, you fart. Everybody farts.
That's it. I eat. You've been making me eat lots of broccoli lately. And that's created global warming in the house.
I just prefer it when people can hold it while we're at the dinner table because I don't want their farticles in my food.
That's gross.
Yeah, particles in my food.
No, I mean this conversation is gross. Oh,
it's
man.
It's a natural body function.
It's ready to go.
Gross.
Okay, Ryan writes, I'm ready to go to the bathroom now. I'm ready to go to the bathroom now, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Ryan Vandell, you may go to the washroom if you want. You can choose to do mission number 1 or mission number 2, but you go and you come back and you watch the show. Wash your hands, son. Wash your hands, Private.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Oh, another book, Fanny, ironically. There you go. This, I forgot to even say who this was from. This is this book here.
Oh, before we get off the
hang on
topic.
for a sec. I got it. Hang on for a sec. Before I forget, okay. This book is by Lemke and Lentz, and it was Lemke and Lentz, and it's from Capstone, and it's from, it does not say, if I don't say we could get in trouble, little miss. It's under the $2.50 price tag. I paid $2.50. Number $2.50. So this book, it doesn't say. So it's your fault if you can't tell me what year the book is. There you go. Lemke and Lentz. Thank you very much, Lemke and Lentz, for Call of Duty. Now, Ryan, are you back, sir? Yes, sir.
That's a little personal.
Well, he is either back or he is watching in the latrine. Either way, we are continuing with the book, sir.
Okay, before we leave the topic of poop, I'm having a bit of a poop themed day. You read a book about
Okay, I don't know where this is going, but remember, this is a child show.
I know, but I'm just gonna say I listened to a podcast today. The podcast, its name is Decoder Ring.
Okay.
And it's kind of goes into the background of some of the pop cultural kind of quirks that we have. And today I listened to one about unicorn poop.
Kings to salute you. Ryan goes, okay, I'm back. Mission success. So unicorn poop. First of all, we all know unicorn poop is Skittles. Go ahead.
You derailed my thoughts. I don't
sorry.
remember.
I'm sorry about that. People were like, okay, well, if you think about what was going on there, I apologize for derailing your thoughts, but my thoughts derailed themselves.
The podcast talked about the rise of the poop emoji, and then somehow I think it kind of went from there into unicorn poop cookies, and then from there a whole world of toys came out. There's apparently a unicorn toy that you put a bunch of ingredients into its mouth, and it will poop out stuff that will eventually become slime. And apparently this was a big toy. I don't know.
I don't know.
It. But anyways,
that's the second grossest toy I've ever heard of.
It was a really interesting podcast.
Really?
Yeah, it covered all the poop bases.
Did you know? Well, Ryan says his mission was a success.
Excellent.
Welcome back, soldier.
Is he a unicorn?
Is he a unicorn? I don't know. Well, this took a weird turn, didn't it, everybody? Hey, what did we learn from Tazzy's podcast today? Well, unicorns poop. And Miss Christie listens to poopy podcasts.
Correct.
Fanny, this book by Holly Hobbie. Really? By Holly Hobbie. Do you remember Holly Hobbie dolls?
I do.
My sister loved her Holly Hobbie doll. Holly Hobbie doll. Holly Hobbie doll. So this book right here we picked up at the thrift store. So if you're going to get some books, there is a great source of books for secondhand books is the thrift store. It's a good place to get books, and it's a good place to support the various charities. If you'd like new books, please order them on. You can order them online, but get them from the city if you could, because it's important. Like, you know, whether it's regular books or comic books or magazines or stuff, please try to support local. That's awesome. When do you think this book was made?
I'm gonna go like 2015.
2008. That means we win a puppy. What does he win? He wins a new puppy. Oh my goodness! It's a poopy puppy.
I'm not going to guess anymore.
Yeah,
you're not playing fair.
I'm playing fair.
No.
No matter what I say, I don't get a puppy anyway. Who's not playing fair, Miss Christie? This is a give and take relationship.
Is it?
Right? It is for sure. You give me direction, and I take your advice.
Rarely take my
advice. I don't.
advice.
Am I wearing pants and a hat? There you go. I took your advice. Hey, this book is called Fanny. Shall we keep reading? Fanny. There you go. 2008, by the way. You were a little far off on that one. It's hard to get rid of that voice once in there. For her birthday this year, Fanny had her heart set on a Connie doll. It's hard to have that. We do. Okay, regular voice. Focus. Here we go. For her birthday this year, Fanny had her heart set on a Connie doll. She had asked for a Connie doll for her last birthday, and then again for Christmas as well. Well, it's the only kind of doll she wanted. Do you ever want a toy so bad when you were a kid? Can you think of a toy?
I don't remember my childhood like that very much.
Okay.
I know that. I did.
Yeah, I know that I wanted. Every year I wanted something. One year it was the Evel Knievel that you could wind up the stunt set. Oh, that was an awesome toy. Nick, how are you, buddy? You're the best, and I love your hat. Well, thank you very much. But Fanny's mother was very clear. I'm not going to get you one of those Connie dolls, so please ask me for one. Mom, Fanny said, everybody has one. It was true. Fanny's two best friends both had Connie dolls, which they adored. The answer's no, said her mother. Why? Because I don't like the way Connie dolls look, said her mother. They're just too, much. I show one in the book, okay? I can't see. Fanny was in such a fluster that she thought she'd pop. I almost said add an extra O there. And then she had an idea. All right, she said to herself. I'll make my own Connie doll.
I like the way she thinks.
That's it.
Sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands.
That's right. And if you don't have it, make it.
That's right.
If you don't have it, make it.
I'm a big fan of making things.
That's it. You made supper tonight. It was delicious. We made the you made that cheese sauce.
Unfortunately, I didn't have it.
What do you mean you didn't have it?
Nobody makes supper for me.
You made supper for you.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
No.
It is for
is
sure.
not
It's
a
a win-win.
win-win.
Okay, I'll make supper tomorrow. What kind of pizza do you want to order? She cut out pieces of pink pajama top and sewed them into arms and legs and a longish body. She stuffed all different parts with cotton and sewed them together. She drew a very cheerful face on the head, and for hair, she used a bunch of bright yarn. Fanny worked her doll all afternoon, and at last she was done. Here's my Connie, she said decidedly. The doll just smiled. Fanny reconsidered, looking harder at the doll's face in the mirror. Maybe Connie isn't the best name for you. Then it came to her. How about Annabelle? Annabelle's the name of a doll in another movie I don't like. She didn't say that, I said that. And then Fanny clearly heard a little voice pipe up. Oh. Fanny clearly... Okay, so sometimes, as we know, and anybody that's been watching, I have dyslexia. And sometimes when I get flustered, that dyslexia gets worse. So it says, Fanny clearly heard a little voice, and my brain just puts all the letters together, and we just pick out chunks and make words out. Brr, titty peeper, ha ha, sir.
Is this because of the unicorn poop?
A little bit about the unicorn poop.
Let me hit the reset button.
That was reverse.
Sorry, where's the reset button?
Over here.
Over here?
Oh, bonjour, ça va?
No.
Monsieur, is it? Mute.
No, no, that's definitely...
That's gas release. Reset. There we go. That's it. And Fanny clearly heard a little voice pipe up. The doll seemed to say, I like my name. Call me Annabelle. Almost hit myself in the face with the book. Did you see that? When Fanny's mother peeked into the room, she burst into a big smile. What a wonderful doll, she said. Do you really think so? Said Fanny. She's not funny looking. I think she's marvelous, said her mother. Moms will have a tendency to say stuff is marvelous, even if it's not, though. That's a marvelous doll.
Clearly marvelous.
It's a marvelous doll, but I remember I made my mom a macaroni necklace, and she wore it to work one year. Now I know those are, hardly any value on those as a necklace. Just love value. That night, Fanny tucked Annabelle into bed and gazed at her for a long time. I made you, she said. I can hardly believe it, and you are marvelous. I love your nightcap, says Jim. Well, thank you very much. The next day, Fanny invited her two best friends to come over for her birthday, and they both brought along their Connies. Soon, they were busy dressing them and combing their long hair and posing them as gorgeous models and sassy celebrities.
She could have posed them as doctors.
Yeah,
or
doctors and
astronauts.
Doctors and presidents of countries and things. It could be anything you want. Before long, Fanny brought out her homemade doll. Guess what? she said proudly. This is Annabelle. This is Annabelle. Her friends didn't say a word. Look at the look on the one girl's face. You can just, she's like, ugh. Ugh. Blah, blah. Fanny tried to include Annabelle in all the activities, but her friends acted like Annabelle wasn't even there. She did look sort of puffed up and odd compared to the Connies, Fanny had to admit. Finally, she took the doll into her bedroom and stuffed her in a dresser drawer.
Aww.
I know. Any gift from the heart is beautiful. That's right. That's why when you give blood... Come on, girls, Fanny's mother called. Time for cake and presents. Fanny's biggest present was a real sewing machine along with a bundle of fabric, a box of assorted buttons, ribbons, and bright balls of yarn. That sounds like your kind of a... That sounds like something I should get you for...
What a great gift.
No kidding. Thanks, Mom, she smiled. But deep down, she didn't feel like ever making anything again. I'm glad I never got a present like that, Tiffany said, laughing. I can't even sew. I just like store-bought anyway, said Coco. It looks more, professional.
What do you think about store-bought socks compared to handmade
I
socks?
like my handmade socks that you made me.
They're better, aren't
they?
They
are better. They're much better. They're so good that I don't wear them.
I know.
Very much. Because I'm worried about getting holes in them. That night, Fanny couldn't fall asleep because she couldn't stop thinking about Annabelle. Maybe she was afraid of the dark, Fanny thought. Of course, that was impossible because she was just a doll, after all. But maybe she was lonely. That seemed impossible too, but what if she was? Fanny went to the dresser and opened the drawer. There was Annabelle smiling at her. Fanny frowned. I must admit, you are different. And then she heard a little voice again. The doll seemed to say, You made me. Don't you love me?
I am so proud of the things that I make.
Oh, for sure.
I love it when they have little flaws in them.
Like that pair of socks that you made me. And so Miss Christie made me a pair of socks for Christmas last year, right?
I don't know. I make you socks every once in a while. I don't.
And there wasn't enough. Enough.
Yeah. I ran out of the pink.
It ran out of the pink. Pink. What do you use? Yarn. I don't know why it took me a while to figure that. So I have a pair of pink socks with a black toe.
Blue.
Is it blue?
Yeah, it's blue.
Okay, I'm colorblind, so it's black. It's blue, which is awesome because I said, you should have made them both like that.
Actually, I prefer it having just the one because it's just
it's a story.
It's more noticeable as a flaw that way.
Did I show you this picture right there? I don't know if I showed you that picture. It's made with love, and some are made with macaroni. Yeah, it makes it unique. I have a hip.
I don't think you make socks with macaroni.
You could.
I don't think they'd be very comfortable.
Okay, how many times you said that we were there? We were folding laundry the other day, and you had the same idea about macaroni for socks. You said pasta socks.
I think if your feet started to sweat, you'd have dinner in your shoes.
I need some KD socks. That's what I need. Fanny lifted Annabelle into her arms. Of course I do, she said. And she felt herself brighten with a warm glow. And I think you're beautiful. She listened carefully, and she settled Annabelle into the bed and snuggled her close beside her. And you're soft and cuddly too, Fanny said. Good night, Annabelle. Sleep tight. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day.
At the very least, you have to use spaghetti to make your socks, not macaroni.
Well, that's easier to knit spaghetti, I'm supposing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could use linguine, right?
Yeah, that's kind of wider and
yeah,
flat.
you can make it wider and flatter. It won't take you as long as spaghetti.
It's more of like a ribbon effect, I guess. Maybe.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. You use manicottis for the toes. The following morning, manicotti actually looks like socks that aren't complete yet, if you think about it, just the two. The following morning, Tiffany called to invite Fanny over for her house. Coco would be there as well with her dolls, and Coco would be there as well with her dolls, of course. I'll ask Annabelle if she wants to come, Fanny said. You can play with our Connies, said Tiffany. We have extras. Nah, but I think Annabelle wants to come, Fanny said. I'm almost positive. So you can just tell from the front cover of the book, she's got her own style.
Yep.
Right? It's just awesome or whatever. Cook spaghetti. Well, you have to cool it off first. You can't just put cook spaghetti. I spilled spaghetti on my lap one time. It was hot. I'm not putting it on my feet. At Tiffany's, Fanny thought it was a perfect day to play veterinary hospital, and her friends agreed. The Connie dolls can be nurses, they cried, clapping their hands. And I think I know of a wonderful doctor, said Fanny. All afternoon, Dr. Annabelle performed operations on every stuffed animal Tiffany owned, emergency after emergency, while the glamorous nurses assisted. You called this one.
I kind of wish the nurses were boy nurses, maybe.
Well, they were putting them because of the dolls, so they had to be. That's the whole purpose of the story, right?
Yeah. But still, I mean, there's not enough.
Oh, I know there's not enough. Oh, there's a sticker on this book. I was wondering what this. So somebody stuck a sticker. It's like a little. It's like a. It's the equivalent of a little Bernie mitten Bernie. Stick it up there, right there. You can see right there.
There's one there. There's another sticker there. There's another sticker there. Yep. There's another sticker there. There's another sticker there.
Oh, there's more stickers. There you go. That evening, Fanny's mother looked out into her bedroom. "What are you up to up there?" she asked. "You've been so busy." "I'm making clothes for Annabelle," Fanny said. She only had one dress to wear. After she made Annabelle 2 new jumpers, she thought of something else every little girl needed and made that too. One step at a time. "This is your very own doll," Fanny said. "What should we name her?" Annabelle was smiling. "We could name her Dolly," she said. "That's too ordinary," Franny said. "How about Sally?" And now, Franny heard a new tiny voice pipe up. "I don't think I like that name," said Annabelle's doll. "Well, what name would you like to be?" Franny asked in surprise. Connie," said the new little doll. "Call me Connie." Franny considered. "I'm sure there's never been a Connie like you." "Yes," said Annabelle positively. "We'll call you Connie."
Bless you.
Pardon me. Peter, buddy, how are you feeling? There you go. So that was a good book. It was a book. See, in this book, what do we learn in this book? What do we learn in these books? Well, in this book, we learn that when you go to the washroom, you go to the duty. You do what you do. You wash your hands. You come back out, and you are now a part of the right.
Poo tenant.
You're a poo tenant. You're part of the platoon tune. Boom boom, boom boom platoon. I don't know. I'm making stuff up.
But especially wash your hands.
Especially wash your hands. And then this book, Fanny, was about a girl who really wanted a store-bought doll, and then she made the doll herself, and she was proud of the doll, and didn't really care that the other. Well, at first, when Coco and what was the other girl's name? Coco and what was the other girl's name? Do you remember? I gotta remember that. Coco and I can't remember the other girl's name. Tiffany. So Coco and Tiffany came over with their dolls, and they were making fun of Fanny's doll, the doll that Fanny made. So Fanny got upset and thought, "Oh, well, it's not good enough," and she put it in the drawer. And then while she was waiting, she's like, "Well, I wonder if my doll's afraid of the dark, or if she's going to miss me and be lonely." And then she loved the doll that she made. She was very proud of it. Proud enough that she made her doll, right? The other kids were like, "Well, we should play this game." And they made, and the Annabelle turned out to be the doctor. And then Fanny made Annabelle a doll, and they called it Connie. So there you go. It's about not listening really to what other people say, and don't let anybody judge you or judge what you have or make you feel bad about what you have, or more importantly, what you don't have. That's the way it is. I remember one time I went to school and I couldn't ride a two-wheel bike because I just couldn't, and I was grade 1, and we had the bike parade, and I took my three-wheeler in grade 1 to school, and everybody made fun of me, and I didn't even get all the way to the school, and people made fun of me, and I went home and I just sat in my backyard because I didn't want people to make fun of me. So I asked my dad if I could have a two-wheel bike. He goes, yeah. I was just waiting for you to ask. Well, I'm 6 years old. Please give me a bike, right? So that was it. So people have made fun of me for. I have my own I wear silly hats, and I have sometimes a goofy goatee, and I have things like that. And I really try very hard not to. I try very hard not to worry about what other people say or think. I'm a big goofy weirdo, really, and I'm happy being a big goofy weirdo, right? And that's what's important, is be your own weirdo, be your own silliness, be who you are. That's the most important thing in the world. Don't ever try to be like somebody else, because guess what? You're you. That's it.
There's lots of adults still learning that lesson.
That's right. Miss Christie has blue hair. It's awesomely blue hair. And sometimes she has pink hair, and sometimes you have purple hair, and sometimes you have blonde hair, and sometimes... What else could they have had? That's about it, right?
It's not really something that people usually make fun of, though.
No, they don't. Oh, no. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying about making fun. I'm just saying about being yourself. Be who you are. You don't care what other people think of your hair.
I'm 45, and I still have candy-colored hair.
That's it.
That's something that's, has been a little bit more unusual to have somebody of this age still doing this.
You're only 45.
I'll be 46 this year.
I thought she was 97.
Is that because of the blue hair?
Your hair's the color that I want to do the car. Anyways, so that's what we're talking about. Just be yourself and love yourself. That's very, very important. Yaz, how are you? Did you try my soup? I brought soup over. There was something else I wanted to say. Washing your hands, very important. Here's a silly story. So, when the pandemic first hit, remember they were saying, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And they're still saying that, but this part is important to the story. So they were just starting to say, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And it was the very beginning of the pandemic. Somebody came over to buy something that I was selling, one of my signs or something. And we put our hands out and we shook our hands, and we were like, because So he's a big fella. He was a really big car guy, way bigger than me even. I'm not very tall, but I mean, he was really tall and big guy. And so we're washing our hands, and he takes a little bit of soap, and we're in the shop, and he gives a little bit of soap like that, and he starts rinsing. I said, I know you got to do ABCs. He goes, I thought it was Twinkle Twinkle Little, or I think I got to do the ABCs. And he goes, I thought it was Happy Birthday. I said, well, you're supposed to do it twice. And I said, you didn't do it twice. And he goes, I wonder if ABC, and then we looked at it and said, I wonder if ABC and Happy Birthday are the same length of songs. So now, picture this, 52-year-old fella and another fella who's older than me. If you walked in and we're washing our hands and I'm going, A, B, C, D, E, and he's like, he's G, H, I, J, and he's going, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear. And he didn't know what to do. He looks at me and goes, Tazz, happy birthday to you. So, and if you walked in, here's two men, and it's about the same, by the way. Anyways.
So you can switch it up?
You can switch it up.
You get bored singing
A, B, C, D, E, F, to you, birthday to you. I don't know.
I think you kind of messed it up.
I might have. Happy birthday, C, D, E, F, G. I don't know. Late dinner tonight, soup and a show. Soup and a show. Anyways, that's the end of that. So I am going to get going because I have to run an errand. I do have to run an errand. Today, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it is day 310 today. So day 310, and the books that we read were 692 and 693. So thank you very much. We're getting very close to 700 books.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. So if we read 2 books a day, so 693. So 694.95 will be Saturday. Sunday we don't read. Monday is 696, 697. And then Tuesday will be 698 and 699. And then Wednesday will be 700. So 1, 2, 3 more days.
I wonder if you'll be at 1,000 at around the 1-year anniversary.
Okay, so if we I just start figuring
Probably
it out.
not if you do your Dr. Zeus.
Well, I'm not going to. Yeah,
longer.
yeah, I'm not going to be doing Dr. Zeus until I get all the Dr. Zeus books.
Yeah.
So we'll be still waiting for some Dr. Zeus books. We're going to order. We'll order a couple. So I found a couple on. Anyways, we're talking when we should be saying goodbye. Whose fault is it this time, Miss Christie?
It's always yours.
Who? Pardon me.
Always yours.
It's not always
You're
my
the
fault.
talker.
I was responding. This time I was a responder. Right? That's what I was responding to your talking. Now I'm gonna have to shave my tongue. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Pardon me. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And remember, in a world where you can choose to be anything you want, why not always choose to be kind? That's the awesomest thing in the whole world. The most awesomer thing. The only thing more awesome? Puppies!